All right. Hello, everybody. So I am out on Thursday the 10th and Friday the 11th, and I just want to run through what my expectations are for you. Shout out to Ms. Dolan for covering me for these 2 days. You have one task to get done for these 2 days, and it's pretty straightforward, but I just want to be the one to kind of guide you. Um, and explain what my expectations are because this is an important grade. This is your, um, in essence, your final assessment for Ask Me No Questions. We did the Socratic seminar Monday and Tuesday, did all that. So you had your Socratic seminar questions, which were graded, and then your Socratic seminar participation, which were separate grades. And you cannot make up the Socratic seminar discussion. So if you missed the discussion or you didn't do well participating, this is your chance to kind of make it up. So this is obviously modeled after the Regents exam. So let's go to Schoology. I'm going to go to, looks like I have my 7th period class open, but it's the same for every one of my 11th grade classes. So we're in Unit 3. And this video that I'm recording right now is also going to be down here. I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. So you have Ask Me No Questions, final writing assessment is all the way at the bottom. And here's what we're working with. So you are composing a short essay in which you are going to write about how Nadira changes throughout the novel. You are going to quote the book, so you're able to use the book, so you can access it the way you've always accessed it in that same folder, in the Unit 3 folder. Use strong and thorough evidence from the book, so at least 4 quotes to show how Nadira has changed as a character. So what I would recommend is, showing who she was at the beginning, and then kind of like detailing how she evolves and becomes a more, self-righteous and impassioned person who believes in herself and who feels proud to be who she is. All of those things that we talked about. But, you don't have to go. You can talk about how she changed with her confidence or her decision making or her ability to stand up to her sister. Any one of those things. So, again, this is very much like the interval and very much like the Regents exam. And you have 2 days to complete this. So if you miss Thursday and you're seeing this video for the first time on Friday, you have all of class to get this done. Basically, I'm just going to say that it needs to be done by midnight on Friday because that's the world we live in right now. When you provide your quotes, just as important is providing in-depth analysis for each quote provided. So explain like how this shows how she's changing. Introduce a counterclaim and a rebuttal. So you might say, when we talked about rebuttals and counterclaims, you would start with like, some people may say that Nadira did not change very much throughout the course of the novel. However, we've seen like a massive growth. So you just have to pick the opposite claim, the opposing claim, and give a rebuttal. So maintain a formal style of writing. Follow the conventions of standard English. Again, this is pretty straightforward, and you can read through this. If you do not quote the text 4 times, at least 4 times, you can't receive a score higher than a 3. So if you quote the text 2 times or 3 times, you can't do any better than a 3. So make sure you're providing quotes from the text that show how Nadira has changed throughout the course of the novel. When you're citing a quote, just put the author's last name and the page number. Pretty straightforward. And make sure you're doing the book page numbers and not the PDF numbers. So you should be citing the page numbers that are on the bottom of the page that like would be in the actual book itself, not like the pages in the PDF. Here's the success criteria. I'm not going to go through it, but this is it. You can check it out. It's huge. And then you're going to write your essay on, this is page 4. So these are the directions, success criteria, and it says please write your essay on the following page, and you're just going to start right there. Okay? So that's all I really need to explain to you. Good luck. You guys know how to do this stuff. I'll see you. I'll see you on Monday somehow. On Monday, we'll see like what happens. All right, bye everyone.